All right, Kenman here, and today we have a freshie. I had to tear it out of the box. It had a big label with an address on it, and when I was trying to peel it off before I started filming, pretty much just kind of tore it half open. So here we are, expose. What did we get? It's from Traditional Pocket Knives. Give us a little treat here. Got a sterile bandage. Traditional Pocket Knives, C. Risner Cutlery. Ooh, look at that one with the canoe. I like that. And the moose. I live in Minnesota, so this is very fitting. That is a great little set of stickers right there. And we have a Rosecraft. I am on a pass around for Rosecraft blades, but I actually purchased this one. I paid retail price for it. They did go up on Rosecraft's site and on Traditional Pocket Knives over at C. Risner Cutlery. TPK had them live first, and I had to go to work. And rather than waiting and seeing if I pick one up at Rosecraft, because I knew they'd probably sell out, which they did, I just went ahead and ordered one from TPK. Got it. Here it is. Shut up, Kenman. Let's look at it. We got a brand new Rosecraft. Slide it out. These just released the other day, and so I jumped on it right away. Wanted to get one. I said I do get a pass around knives from Rosecraft, but I love them. They're great. I have no problem giving Andy my business, buying some fun knives here and there. I got rosewood. I'm kind of nervous. Is it gonna look good? Here we go. The brand new Rosecraft Blades Elk River Easy Open Jack. Oh yes, excellent, fun stuff. Paper on the floor. So this is the Elk River Easy Open Jack. It's got that little notch right there for helping with that easy open. Ooh, and it is, check this out, the style, the shape. Another win right there. Okay, let's break it down. What are we looking at? The Rosecraft Blades Elk River Easy Open Jack. This one has a rosewood handle. Awesome looking grain on there. Nice lines. We have a D2 blade with a kind of a sheep's foot, lamb's foot, what would you call it, point right there. Oh, that is some cool looking stuff. We have brushed steel on the bolsters and nickel silver on the pins, and then you got that Andy designed skull shield on there. I love that notch right there. And Rosecraft, great craftsmanship, great quality on their slip joints. Really been impressed with all of them. Glad to add this to my collection. Haven't even had a chance to hold on to it too much yet. All right, got a walk and talk on there. Nice shut. You can pinch open easily. It's called the Easy River or Elk River Easy Open. I love a slip joint with a half stop on there. Just feels nice and satisfying. This is a very easy open, yet when I push like this, it still feels solid enough. You know, it's not a large knife, so you're not going to be doing crazy hard work with it, or will you? Let us know. Comment below. What kind of work would you do with this? This would be great for whittling, cutting an apple, having in your pocket as a daily carry. Ooh, easy 2-finger pinch open. I would say, what's the number? So if 10 would be the hardest, this is probably like a 3. Probably one of the easiest pinch open slip joints that I've got. But I'm digging it. It feels good. I kind of like that. This blade shape is really nice. Thin. Kind of the Barlow style with the notch added there at the bottom. What's everyone think about that notch? See, I see it as third finger, ring finger. My ring finger sits right in there. Pinky kind of rolls around the back. So it's a smaller knife, but because of that notch, you just get kind of locked in. I I dig it. Okay. Blade is centered quite nicely. Solid. See, no lockup. Not to, bring down other companies, but some other companies, you get a knife a similar price to this, and you go like this, and that blade has a little bit of play. That quality, that craftsmanship, the nice smooth finish, no roughed up edges, and then a nice solid blade. Rosecraft knows what's up. Okay, so only opening is that pinch open. No nail nick on either side since it's been designed to have that pinch grab right there. And it is, I'm pretty confident that's a fairly easy open for most. As I said, nice little skull shield, Rosecraft on the blade there. We've got a little sticker we can take off. Then it says D2 steel, and then the number of the model. Oh, who likes this? They had, unfortunately, they are not available right now, but pay attention. They should go back into stock. I have a link for Rosecraft and for TPK down in the description. Just kind of watch out for that. They have the rosewood version, which is this one here. And then the other one is like a blue denim micarta, which is also very cool. Oh, look at the colors. Just every piece of wood, is going to be unique. And it's got like these really light lines and then these super dark lines and then this orange that cuts across. Wow, I'm very happy with that piece of rosewood right there. That is great. Even this side, a little bit more plain on that side, just more horizontal lines, but I dig it. This is great. New favorite Rosecraft? I don't know. Six and a quarter end to end. Definitely smaller. 2 3/4 on the blade. If you go angled out, 2 7/8, but basically a 2 3/4 inch blade. And you have 2 3/8 on the cutting surface with a straight edge, no belly. And 3.5 on the handle. Nice little, this is a great little secondary fifth pocket or even a main little slip joint carry here. 0.09. Yeah, it's 09. And then the 09 carries to here, and then it slightly tapers off. There's a little relief cut for some style up on the top, but it does start to thin out from there. Nice little grind. Ooh, that feels sharp. That tip, very pointy tip, in a great spot for getting work. Sometimes a upswept blade will give you a more of a belly or something that's different kind of cutting styles. This is great for an all-around user. Middle of the handle, 0.52. Thickest part this way, 8.3. At the bolster, 5.9. And that thickest on the blade, 5.4. Battery will never die. Never. When? Never. I really like the style of this. I'll show you where I saw the initial style. It kind of inspired me, and then as soon as I saw this, it was like, and yes, done deal. 2.49. Nice little weight on there. I compare everything with the Kaiser Drop Bear. Really good daily carry, user, fidget friendly. 3.29 on that one. So definitely a little bit lighter. 2.49 here. I have a Kentucky Holler Jack from C. Risner Cutlery. Similar kind of style. Look at that. Also 2.91. A couple other from Rosecraft here. Obed Creek Bow Trapper. Also has that cool skull shield from Andy's Design. 3.52 on that one. I just grabbed a few of my Rosecrafts. Stinking Creek Sow Belly, 3.3. So, yeah, a little bit lighter, smaller, delicate user. 2.5 basically. Excellent size if you ask me. All right. pinch open. Oof, that is fantastic. I really like it. So Kaiser drop bear, great bug out killer, same size as your pyrite. Real nice set of jimps on there. Excellent, not quite full size user. You can see it's a little bit larger, 1/4 inch there, maybe a 1/2 inch extra on the handle. Give you a little bit of a size of this Elk River Easy Open Jack. This is the Kentucky Hauler Jack. C. Risner cutlery design. 154 cm and bone on this one. Real cool. These were not available when these went up. They kind of went out of sold out really quick. He has got a lot of designs coming down the pipe, so stay tuned for that. Some real cool slip joints, but I thought this one looked really nice. I like the jimps on there. You can see the obvious style similarities with that kind of easy open notch. And this one does have different blade shape. It's a little bit stiffer. Got the jimps and then the nail nick on there. But still a cool knife. Here is that bow trapper from Rosecraft. Just to throw some rosies out on the table here. And the Stinking Creek sow belly with that big old chunk bell on there, huh? Good looking stuff. I have probably 7 or 8 Rosecrafts in the collection now. Really like them. I am on that pass around, so I will be getting some more in the pass around box pretty soon. They did release some fixed blades that I'm looking forward to checking out. But they're traditionals, and then they even do some non-traditional kind of interesting stuff, like the one I picked up, Eris Rex. Got this one when I was in Blade Show Atlanta. So they do have some fun, interesting styles other than the slip joints. Definitely check out Rosecraft if you haven't. Let me here's a piece of paper. I've been doing some cut tests here. Kind of a dull one last time. See how nice this D2 is right out of the box from Rosecraft. This is thin, so oh yeah. Very slicey. Let's go ahead and clean this side up. Oh, did you see that? It tore through a tear section and still grabbed on. A lot of times when they hit those tear sections, that's when you're going to get caught. Wow, look at that. We're getting little thin, little slicey ones. Look at that. Able to tear off little piece. That is definitely a 9 out of 10 on the sharpness scale. We knew it would be thin and slicey as they are from Rosecraft. That is great. I cannot wait to carry this and check it out, test it. This one with the size, generally the slip joints tend to be more in my 5th pocket kind of secondary carry. And since this one's a little bit smaller, I think it's going to get in my pocket significantly more frequently. This could be a new favorite from Rosecraft. So check them out. They should be available hopefully again soon from TPK or Rosecraft Direct. I do have those links down in the description. Oh, did you pick one up? Which one did you get? Comment below. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.